तसानो भुनक्तु सावीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः। ओम नमस्ताराय नमः शंभवे च मयो भवे च नमः शंकराय च मयस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च। ओम श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं रामनामवरानने। ओम श्री सीतारामाभ्यां नमः। ओम उमामहेश्वराभ्यां नमः। ओम श्री वेदव्यास महर्षिये नमः। ओम नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्म विद्या संप्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। ओम श्री रामानुग्रह प्राप्त्यर्थं परब्रह्म श्रुतिमातनुग्रहेण परमात्मानुभव सिद्ध्यर्थं श्री अध्यात्म रामायणस्य पारायणाध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। आदौ नाम संकीर्तनं श्रीराम जय जय राम 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 जय जय राम जय जय राम। श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। So yesterday, up to this portion, we came in Adhyatma Ramayana Dhenam of Ayodhya Kandam Tritiya Sargaha, that Kaikeyi ultimately, having heard from Rama all his assurances and promises, for which she only gave all that instigations, etc., then she puts in front of him what are her two boons. In every emotion, everything she uses there. He, and the most powerful one is what? Putra is he who protects the parents from the Naraka. Now it is your job. Your father is Naraka now. If you don't make him get freed from that Naraka, then you are not called as Putra. And what more dukkha than this to Rama, to listen to these words? Therefore, Shulena Abhihato Yatha Vyatitaha. He suffered as if he was hit by a Shula only. That's how were the words of Kaikeyi. And she's so dear to him and he is also dear to her. याद रखो, बहुत important point. If the prarabdha अच्छा है, in worst of situation also, the best thing comes to us. That prarabdha is because of our all pura janma punya ityadi. But if pura janma kruta papa is there, how much our situations may be around good, but we suffer. Although there is no punya papa for Rama, he being a Paramatma is an avatara, is all is leela for him. उनके लिए तो वो है. But for you and I, that is why again and again we have to tell to our intellects, through the intellect or own mind, that no more involving in any papa through kaya, vacha, manasa. Go on doing punya only. Only three things in our life. Adhyatmic sadhana of the Atmanubhuti Prayatnam, upasanas of Bhagavan, punya ityadi, then involving in our minimum due dharma. Other than these three, anything done is wrong. When you are doing anyway upasana, add one sankalpa. Hey Bhagavan, I am doing the upasana along with antakarana shuddhi. See to it that all my lives of sadhana be filled with all comforts. He will tell, he will give it. भगवान थोड़ी ऐसे है कि सबसे सब कुछ छीन कर ही साधना कराते, ऐसे नहीं है. He will give good wife or husband or children or house or everything comfortably give along with sadhana. How many people are there in this world? It's not that everybody who are sadhakas are suffering. Suffering people solely are becoming sadhaka. ऐसा नहीं है. People with well of everything good, they also are sadhakas. In fact, their sadhana is more serious, more sincere, because they don't have any backlogs or any obligations or any tension. सब कुछ है. हमेशा हमेशा दुख के कारण ही साधना होता है ऐसा नहीं सोचना. सुख के कारण भी होता है. और सुख कमाने के तरीके पाप अधर्म नहीं है, पुण्य धर्म भी है. You do it then. Ask Bhagavan, Bhagavan, give me those facilities by which my body, mind, intellect doesn't suffer, but I am not going to addicted to them for the bhoga and go away from you. My life's purpose is only you. Bhagavan said, Tathastu. That is why Shuchinam Srimatam Gehe are Yoginam Eva Kule. Or Yoginam Shuchinam Srimatam Kule. Suchinam Srimatam is wealthy people. Yoginam means spiritual people. Wealthy and spiritual bhi hai na. Their family, that place also we can be born if you do punya and all. पाप है तो दुख भी होगा, शरीर आदि के रोग भी होंगे, everybody will insult us also, always away from Paramatma. This thing, it is taking so many lives for us to get to understand. Tattva Chintanam, Upasanadi and Punyadi and Dharma Paripalanam. In that only Sukha Shanti ke saath sadhana siddhi bhi milega. Aim at that. And all the bad habits of doing something wrong to get immediate benefits, slowly you have to come out of it. जो भी चाहिए भगवान देते हैं, जो भी चाहिए भगवान को पूछो. उसके लिए all the काम्य कर्म है ही. काम्य कर्म is all यज्ञ आगाद. करो. Clear? So here the topic is what? For Rama it is a Leela, but for you and I, such a terrible thing cut from Kaikeyi only. That was the main point. From the person whom you thought so close to your heart and life, from that person only, if the prarabdha is bad, you will get such a worse dukkha. You say, I can't imagine or I can't accept. You can't, you have to accept only, whether you imagine or not. Ho jata. These are the lessons we have to learn to our heart very strongly from such episodes. And the other thing to learn from Rama is, as I told you, he did not react. He did not make the problem more aggravated. He was sensibly, sensitively, highly intelligent. First to dafa ho jao wahan se. No, I tell you, there's no greater intelligence than this to move away from the zone of problem to avoid the problem. Especially when you know there is no solution from your side. Even if it is there, but not acceptable. Is it not? Rama is younger to Kaikeyi and Dashratha. Putra ही है तो order तो मानना ही पड़ेगा. In any way, if he tries to talk anything, justify, काम करने वाला नहीं है. Then there is father Pratignya Baddha, and he is Baddha that he will listen to father. He is Dharma Baddha. है ना? He is Dharma Baddha, Dashratha. Rama is Dharma Baddha and Pratignya Baddha, Pitru Bhakti Dharma Baddha. Sri Rama is Pratignya Baddha and Pitru Dharma Baddha. Double bondage है उनको. So what is the best way? Go from here. This is a very, very subtle thing. In Ramayana, the number of things that teaches the story everywhere is, if you are really alert and aware, so many things can be learned by us. Then only the Shastras teach us these knowledges of evolution. Any other books, non-Shastras, where it is not Bhagavan's avatara, they are not Tattva Granthas, any other things, they only make us more and more animalistic, more and more adharmi and papi, more and more vishayagrasta, thus more and more enter into dukkha and naraka. Don't pursue them. याद रखना इस बात को. फिर वहां गए, बिगड़ गए, किसी को पूछकर बोलकर कोई सुनने वाला नहीं होता हमको. Okay, now having this is seen yesterday, etadeva pituste adya karyam tvam kartum arasi. This is what your fathers were. Only this much you have to do, and you must to do. And Raja tu lajjate vaktum tvam evam Raghunandana. Dasarathji is very shy of telling these things to you. That with all these things, make Bharata as your Raja, and you go to the jungle. He is not able to tell, and I told him. Now what Bhagavan Rama's reply, we will chant the entire thing in see it. Sri Rama Uvacha. From the verse number 67 up to end of this chapter 80. Only 12 shloka hai. Yeah, 614. Let us chant it. Om Sri Rama Om श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। अथ ब्रह्मांड पुराणांतर्गत अध्यात्म रामायण अयोध्या कांडम तृतीय सर्गः। श्री महादेव उवाच। श्रीराम उवाच। ओम भरतस्यैव राज्यं स्यात् अहं गच्छामि दण्डकान् किन्तु राजा न वक्तिह मां न जानेऽत्र कारणम्। श्रुत्वैतत् रामवचनं दृष्ट्वा रामं पुरः स्थितं प्राह राजा दशरथः दुःखितो दुःखितं वचः स्त्रीजितं भ्रान्तहृदयम् उन्मार्गपरिवर्तिनं निगृह्य मां गृहाणेदं राज्यं पापं न तद्भवेत्। एवं चेत् अनृतं नैव मां स्पृशेत् रघुनन्दन इत्युक्त्वा दुःखसन्तप्तः विललापन् नृपस्तदा। हा राम हा जगन्नाथ हा मम प्राणवल्लभ मां विसृज्य कथं घोरं विपिनं गन्तुमर्हसि इति रामं समालिङ्ग्य मुक्तकण्ठोरुरोधः विमृज्य नयने रामः पितुः सजलपाणिना आश्वासयामास नृपं शनैः सनयकोविदः किमत्र दुःखेन विभो राज्यं शासतु मेनुजः अहं प्रतिज्ञां निस्तीर्य पुनर्यास्यामि ते पुरं राज्यात् कोटिगुणं सौख्यं मम राजन्वने सतः तत् सत्यपालनं देवकार्यं चापि भविष्यति। कैकेय्याश्च प्रियो राजन् वनवासो महागुणः इदानीं गन्तुमिच्छामि व्येतुमातुश्च हृज्वरः सम्भाराश्चोपह्रियन्ताम् अभिषेकार्थमाहृताः। मातरं च समाश्वास्य अनुनीय च जानकीम् आगत्य पादौ वन्दित्वा तव यास्ये सुखं वनम् इत्युक्त्वा तु परिक्रम्य मातरं द्रष्टुमाययौ कौसल्यापि हरेः पूजां कुरुते रामकारणात् होमं च कारयामास ब्राह्मणेभ्यो ददौ धनं ध्यायते विष्णुमेकाग्र मनसा मौनमास्थित अन्तस्तमेकं घनचित्प्रकाशं निरस्तसर्वातिशयस्वरूपं विष्णुं सदानन्दमयं हृदब्जे सा भावयन्तेन ददर्श रामम् इति श्रीमदध्यान्तरामायणान्तर्गत उमामेश्वर संवादे अयोध्याकाण्डे तृतीयः सर्गः। कैकेयी वरयाचनं नाम। ओम शांति शांति शांति। So what did Rama reply? Was he restless? Did he fight with father? How can you give any vara? You give and I have to go to jungle. कोई संबंध ही नहीं है. तुम जाओ. मैं नहीं जाऊंगा. आप कर लो कुछ भी. No, the modern children what they do. Rama is Rama. That's why Rama. Rama के बाद कृष्ण भी आए. लेकिन regarding all these great values of dharma, pithu seva, Rama alone is there. Ultimate. Clear? Now, Sri Rama Uvacha. We will go through it quickly. We have understood all that while chanting only. Nothing much to explain. Just to translate to you. Finish the story. He says, Bharatasya eva rajyam syat. Let the kingdom be belonging to Bharata only. Aham gacchami dandakan. I am going to Dandaka. 100% he agreed to what Kaikeyi told. Without any doubt or hesitation or delay. He didn't say कल सोच के बताता हूँ मेरे को माता जी से मेरी बात करनी है और I want to discuss with my father privately. Million options he rejected. He just immediately accepted. Let the kingdom be of Bharata and I go to Dandaka. But one problem is for me. दुख मेरे को हो रहा है. ये वाला पोर्शन फिर वाल्मीकि में तो बहुत दुख के साथ हमको वाल्मीकि जी लिखकर दिखाते. What is that? किंतु राजा न वक्ति है माम. But the father is not talking to me at all. Na jane atra karanam. What is the reason? Has he got any doubt on me and all that or what? Let him speak to me. These last words before I leave. I thought I accepted, agreed it. There's no doubt at all. The moment this is heard, Dasharatha Jivina so much has that love for his son. Oh, you can't put it in words. So he heard that Shrutva etad Ramavachanam. Having heard this, he was in semi coma, not पूरा coma में, होश में है, सुन रहे, but पूरा बुद्धिमान सब काम करना बंद. So Ramam purasthitam drishtva. So he heard Rama and heard, saw Rama. See, Bhadram Karne Vishunyama, Bhadram Pashyama Akshabhihi. Like in Telugu class also today, Punya Shravana Kirtanaha. So Ram ji ko dekha, Ram ji ko suna, Dasharath ji ne. Then what did he say? Praha Raja Dasarataha Dukkhitaha Dukkhitam Vachaha. He speaks with all dukkha, very दुख युक्त वचन, और सुनने वाले सबके कान में भी इतना वो दुख दिया होगा कान के द्वारा दिल में. And what a powerful word Dasharatha speaks here. These 3 shlokas again are some information message you can learn from it. At least the thought itself is little powerful. He says about himself, Dasharatha, Strijitam, I am conquered by the Stri and I am slave to her. Then I took her for granted this way, imagining that throughout life she will be so much loving kind only to me. That's how I give her value so much. Now see what she has done now to me. Dekho, Stri Jitam. Stri means emotions. Don't allow the emotions to overpower your intellect. Spiritually, this is the explanation. Practically, never ever be conquered by the Stri, by the Purusha, Purusha by the Stri. And it is not outside. Remember, it is inside. Therefore, it is outside also. The problem is never outside. It is inside only. If somebody has got that attachment desire in the mind, then only becomes slave. Never ever blame the outer human beings in our life, please. They are all expression of God. They are part of our prarabdha. It is our inner misunderstandings or ignorances or the vasanas or the lust, passion, desires. These are the ones which give the dukkha. In what the text called as Panchadashi, the Vidyaranya Muni talks all that. We will study that text also. मैं भूल गया. पंचदशी भी पढ़नी है हमको, उपदेश शास्त्री पढ़नी है, अष्टावक्र गीता पढ़नी है, प्रबोध सुधाकर पढ़नी है, सर्व वेदांत सिद्धांत सार संग्रह भी पढ़नी है हमको. One of the 4 of the siddhis we have to study. अद्वैत सिद्धि और ब्रह्म सिद्धि और नैष्कर्म्य सिद्धि और इष्ट सिद्धि, ये तो हम पढ़ेंगे कुछ लोग. आई थिंक नैष्कर्म्य सिद्धि we study of Sureshwaracharya. So here that he says, there are 2 types of women, 2 women. Women has 2 forms. One is Mamsamayi, second is Manomiyi. Very clearly he says, with the Mamsamayi Stri there is no problem. They are part of creation. All problem is the Manomiyi. In your mind, all the attachment, whatever, that troubles you. Otherwise, Stri is a Matrumurti. She is the one cause of the entire creation. She is a Devata. Shruti Mata, Bharata Mata, Jagan Mata. Without her, how can there be creation? Prakriti Mata very clearly speaks there. Mamsamayi, Manomaya, he talks about. So too, Mamsamaya Purusha is not a problem. Manomaya. So too, Sthula Jagata Panchamahabhutas is not a problem. With that, what you make in your mind, that's the problem. Therefore, problem is inside. Solution also is inside. That solution we just now saw in our Bhagavad Dharmas. See everything as God. All problems once for all God. In the initial days, it becomes difficult because of vasanas, desires and all. But keep on doing, that weakness goes away. That inability question goes away. We'll be able to do. Like our classes. It is impossible to do even one class. But 1, 2, 3, 4, we are doing. It's going on happening. Our job is to do it as long as it is possible, allowed by the Lord. In the same way, वो मुश्किल लगता है पहले सब में भगवान को देखना, बट करते जाओ आदत होता है. That's the only way, final solution of every problem. So here also Strijitam. My mind is attached to her and she has conquered me. At the wrong time, those 2 boons she encashes. I never imagined even in dream. Second is what? Bhranta Hrudayam. My heart is now in the Brahma. That should I scold her, beat her, kill her, or listen to her? And how I have to relate to you now? Should I tell to go or stay? Then in my own mind only, or prana jaya par vachana na jaya, all of them also are there. Bhranta Hrudayam, Unmarga Parivartinam. पागल हो गया हूं मैं अभी तो. उन्मार्ग, उन्माद कहते हैं उसको, उन्मार्ग परिवर्तनम. Now in that mood I am. No, I gave her boons long back. She asked me now. I can't say no. Now I give you an option. दशरथ जी जो कहते हैं राम जी को ना, with that he clears his account. That it is not deliberately me sending, बेटा मेरा कोई कसूर नहीं है. He says, Nikruhya mam. You just tie me, bind me, and capture me and put me in the jail. And Gruhana idam rajyam. You take this rajya and become a king. Papam na tad bhavet. That will not be a papa to you. मुझे बंधन बांध के अंदर डाल के आप राज्य ले लो. Because it belongs to you. But do you think Rama will do all that or what? पागल है? See, औरंगजेब killed his own father. और उसके नाम पे दिल्ली में अभी भी रोड है. कब तक रहेगा नहीं पता. And made himself king. औरंगजेब ही होगा ना? He killed his father and got the throne. Even Kamsa also, he has put his father. उग्रसेन को जेल में डाल के he became king. सूरसेन, उग्रसेन, इन सबको, ये सब दुष्ट लोग. दशरथ says, मुझे बांध, you become king. Because legally it belongs to you. And you have power, you have support of everyone. And nobody likes this action of mine to give kingdom to Bharata and sending you to jungle. By power also you can defeat if anybody objects. Legally also you are right. Support of everyone also is there. I am also endorsing. So bind me, take the kingdom. It is not a sin to you. Bharata will anyway accept. Only Kaikeyi is there. What can she do with anybody? Nobody's help, and she's wrong basically. See that upaya he gives. Tie me down, bind me, put me in jail, take the kingdom. So nigruhyamam gruhana idam rajyam papam natat bhave. It's not a sin. So evam chet anrutam naiva mam sprushet raghunandana. Hey, it will be a favor to me also. That to me also the papa will not touch. What is the papa here? I also give this promise to you and to others that I will be coronating you. अब उसको नहीं पालन करने से भी वो वचन का भंग हो गया ना. There are two problems to him. He gave Vachana to Kaikeyi that he'll have to fulfill, and he gave the word to Sumantra and Vasishta ji that Rama will be made as king. अब दोनों totally opposite है. एक किया तो दूसरा नहीं होगा. Now there is an option. If you capture me and take this kingdom, then kingdom is given to you directly or indirectly. That Vachana also is fulfilled. And Kaikeyi को जो वचन दिया वो भी पूर्ण हो गया. You are ordered to go. That is done from my side. But उसके बाद it's not in my hand. You with your power tied me and you took your kingdom. Kaikeyi cannot question me. मैं तो दे दिया था उसको, बट मेरे को क्या पता, जैसे तुम बिगड़ गए वो भी बिगड़ गया. अब मेरे को अंदर डाल के राज्य ले लिया. What can I do? All this, no, we can talk so many, but I just avoid all that. ये सब ज़्यादा व्यवहार हो जाता है. But literal meaning is this. Even I am also freed from this sin. That I gave word to make you as king. Now if I send you to jungle, it is very papa. So evam cheta anrutam naiva mam sprishyad he Raghunandana. Please do this. He's requesting Ram. Put me in jail, become king. Take it. Iti uktva. Having said so, dukkha santaptaha. So much in santap of the dukkha. Vilalapa nrupaha tada. Ituna vilap rone lage Dasharaj. जब दुख ज्यादा होता है तो हो जाता है पर्सन इन एवरीबडी विल बिकम इमोशनल. No, why not? Only some stony type people are there, one or two. They may not. They're only exceptions. He may be Raja of 60,000 years age, even the father of the god in 4 forms. But now he is in such a dukkha sthiti. Vilap to hoga hi unko. Ho gaya. Then ha Rama. Oh my dear Rama. Ha Jagannath. Oh Jagannatha. Ha mama prana vallabha. More dear than the Vallabha is dear. Prana Vallabha, dearer than my own prana to me. Oh Rama, Mam Visrujya, leaving me. Katham Ghoram Vipinam Gantumaras. No, it is a two-edged weapon, this sentence. See, very funny when you analyze these things. Na, इसमें व्यासा जी का high level of intelligence का 0.0001% we can understand. He is crying and shouting and saying, how can you leave me and go to jungle? इसका अर्थ क्या है? जाओ कह रहे कि नहीं जाओ कह रहे? You understand it? नहीं जाना, हाउ कैन यू लीव मी एंड गो, आई विल डाई। एंड जाना भी है अभी। Therefore, indirect is hinting. You don't tie me down, you go to jungle only. But how can you go? I'll be miserable. जैसे ना शादी के बाद बेटी को जब विदाई करते हैं ना, they feel so miserable. Every day she was there doing this, that help, and the girl staying in a house is such a wonderful thing to look at. अब एक ही बेटी है, वो शादी करके भेज रहे हैं, मैं तुम्हारे बिना कैसे रह सकती हूँ, रोते हुए फिर विदा भी करते हैं। नवे डेज अदर वे अराउंड था, घर जमाई वाला, बेटा तेरे बिना मैं कैसे रह सकता हूँ। मम्मा दीदी का शादी कर लेंगे, वो तो जीजा जी आएंगे ना, आप वहाँ पे घर जमाई। मोस्ट ऑफ द हाउसेस नाउ आई सी द घर जमाई चल रहा है, सिस्टम उल्टा हो गया। Because of the men folk becoming so slave to women, they dance to their tune. Never they go. Either isolated family or go to the girls' houses, which is not in our tradition. That is a sign of losing the manliness. That's it. Again, I'm not creating any conflict. All are one. But then you have to understand the tradition, system, emotions. Those who don't care, they don't listen these things. We also don't tell them. Everything is not for everyone. Everyone is not fit for every knowledge. Maturity, is it not? So he's telling both. How can I live without you when you go to jungle? कि माम विसृज्य कथम घोरम विपिनम गंतुम अर्हसि। ना वो दशरथ जी के ना, बेटा मेरे को भी ले ले जा, बोल सकते हैं ना, वो तो अपनी इच्छा है, उसके वो कोई पाबंदी नहीं है। आराम से कौशल्या एंड Dasharatha can propose to go, but they can't because the comforts here. Even if they offer, Ram says, no need. He'll have his own answers. Luckily, that insistence they have not done. So, how will you go to jungle leaving me? Leaving me. Therefore, should you go or not? It is a very dilemma. But Ram knows what is dharma, is it not? In such sensitive issues, na, the more you stay there, the more there will be tension and quarrel. The other day we saw it. Better is go. Then the problem ends there without getting aggravated. We should know whether the problem is solved or not. We should not aggravate it. That also is an intelligence. वहां से चले जाना या मौन धारणा करना, ये बहुत प्रॉब्लम्स को सॉल्व करता है। कभी कभी जब बात इतना बिगड़ता है तो क्या करें, मौन धारण करो या चले जाओ वहां से। यू कांट सफर। So many things we saw. We have seen all in our life, Baba. There are families fighting with each other. So आपको बिठा के लेफ्ट राइट करा के उनसे डांट कर, you useless fellows, because these reasons you fight, drop all of that. There are some families, they followed it. They're so happy now with each other, they forgot me. Interesting. Another people also, you try. Sometimes they tried, but they could not manage to stay. Now, what can be solution? Suffer? Then we don't tell them directly, but you hint at it. If you say it's really intolerable, take the elder's advice, mutually talk, and what is conducive for your personal peace, you take it. Because after all, you are not born to suffer. कुछ भी लेना पड़ता है निर्णय. So anyway, here he says, Katham iti Ramam Samalingya. In this way, having said, he was hugging Rama, Mukta Kanta Rurodaha. With so much of continuation, he started crying loudly. Mukta Kanta loudly. Then, Vimrujya Nayane Ramaha Pithu Sajala Panina. Then Ramji took the water from where? Then he cleaned the tears of Dasharath ji first. पिताजी के आंसुओं को उन्होंने पोंछ दिया. Then he spoke the words. Very beautiful. And there's no doubt in Rama. There's no hesitation. हमको ना परिस्थिति कहाँ ले जाता है, वहाँ रहने का मेच्योरिटी आना चाहिए. Wherever you are placed, places, situation, people around, activities, projects, you understand all given by Lord for our own evolution, accept Him willingly and just live. And nothing is permanent. Only one idea, I have to reach to Bhagavan. I have prayed to him. I asked him to show the path. I requested him to give all the means to do. So he, in this evolutionary process, in this life, he has put me here. So let me go through. Yeah, कोई कंप्लेंट नहीं, कोई डिमांड नहीं, कोई दुख नहीं. All these happen again only when we look at others and compare. Absolutely wrong it is. It is your goal, your path, Lord evolving you in this way. That's it. Never ever look at others and compare and suffer, not only spiritually, even materialistically also. Even the materialistic things you may do it, but आध्यात्मिक दृष्टि से तो हर एक जीव का अपना यात्रा अलग है, तो किसी से कंपेयर ही नहीं करना. And no observance of others should create in you any of the distracting desire or sankalpa, which thoughts or disturbs your main sankalpa of knowing Paramatma or reaching Paramatma. भगवान को पहुंचने वाले लक्ष्य को डिस्टर्ब करने वाला कोई भी दूसरा संकल्प दूसरों को लेकर हम अपने मन में नहीं लाना. Everything is Maya again. That is why in all Upanishads everything is spoken. लेकिन भजो गोविंदम and all. शंकर भगवान से यार दूसरों को देकर फंसो मत, साधना अंदर कर. हमको भी वही कहते हैं. Like Nayamatma Pravachane Labhya. Because we compare each other and say, and then try to imitate others and do this and that. अरे it has nothing to do with Paramatma. Your goal is Paramatma. उसको पाओ पहले. Neither waste your resources by creating negative qualities while observing others through jealousy, etc. Nor get wrongly inspired about any goal other than Paramatma. Keep your goal of Bhagavan and walk only in that path, knowing fully well and convinced and accepting that wherever I am, whatever I have to do, that is what is for me, for my evolution. That's all. That's the meaning of Jahi Vidhi Rakhe Ram, Tahi Vidhi Rahiye, but Bhagavan ka naam lete rahiye. It starts with Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, kahiye. While kahire, wherever the Ram lagate aapko, wahi rahiye. Very beautiful Vedanta said in Bhajan Roop. All bhajans are Vedanta. Many of such bhajans. Okay, now Rama having wiped the tears of father with the water, he says these things. What is that? Ashvasayamasa Rupam Shanaihi Sa Naya Kovidaha. Kovida means intelligent. Naya Kovida is intelligent to convince. He started giving ashvasan to the father. Learn this also. First give ashvasan to yourself. Both important is in the giving. Giving assurance to oneself. Very, very important. If you learn that art, it is not justification. Justifying doing the nonsense, we are not talking. But when you are demoralized, when you are troubled, when we are cheated, when you are left all alone, at that time we have to reassure ourselves. That is the time where all the Shastra Jnana helps. उस समय कोई होता नहीं जो ज्ञान हमने पाया वही हमको बचाता है. Even Krishna also in Gita, आश्वासयामास च भीतमेनम भूत्वा पुनः सौम्यम अपुरु. डर गए अर्जुन विश्वरूप को देखकर, क्या हो रहा है, सबको मार रहे आप, you will kill me also. I am there also in that line. He said, "Bye, show me tena rupena chaturbhujena sahasrabaho." Then he just became normal. To that frightening Arjuna, he gave ashvasa. Here also, first self ashvasa. He gave ashvasan to himself in the mind. There's no way then to go. And he was mentally prepared already, being Bhagavan Trikalagnya. Then he gave आश्वासन to father. In the same way life में खुद को आश्वासन देना, फिर हमारे आसपास जो होते हैं ना, giving them also that courage, that strength. In that first thing is, I am not harmful to you. I will be only helpful to you. If I can't help you, I will go away, but I will not cause harm to you. That assurance. If you can give it and console that person, free him from his dukkha, great, great manava seva we are doing. So Ashvasayamasa Nrupam Shanaihi Saha Nayakovidaha. Nayakovidaha, the one who knows the art of assuring and all, he did. Kimatra Dukkhena Vibho. What is there in this to be dukhi about a father? Rajyam Shasat में अनुजा है और कोई थोड़ी ले जा रहे हैं. मेरे भाई तो राज्य कर रहा है. And there are not two people like he and me, we are one only. So whether I do it or he does it, how does it matter? You thought of me, the circumstances wanted him to become, so you should adjust yourself. Oh father, what's wrong? आपको भरत के प्रति प्रेम नहीं है क्या? वो मेरे से कोई कम है क्या? Don't look at Kaikeyi and think that she asked something wrong, and don't look at me and feel bad that I am going to jungle. You just see the situation and how best you can uh, accept it in such a way that you are not suffering. Focus on that. That is highest intelligence. See how Bhagavan is training all of us. He's not training the father, he's assuring, but for us it's a training. कितने भी अंधकार में रोशनी को देखना हमको आना चाहिए. In all the adversities, there are secret treasure of blessings hidden. Because whole world is run by Bhagavan. All adversities are also given by Bhagavan. Bhagavan has no second intention than helping, blessing all the jivas. How can he do wrong? And everything is done by him only. Then how can there be anything wrong? Your inability to see the right is making you see wrong. Develop the ability to see the right. So क्या फर्क पड़ता है? भारत हो मैं तो. You just adjust yourself. Why do you insist that I only should become? See that thought? How wonderful it is. So, kim atra dukkhena vibho? Why are you making an issue and becoming dukhi? Rajyam shasata anujaha. Let him become king. And that was never an issue. He went to Darsarathji also. He said to Kaikeyi, le. His problem is second one. And that he is answering, no, Rama. About me. I go to jungle and you're worried about it. अरे यार आंख बंद करके खोलो टीवी देखते रहो 14 साल तो ऐसे गुजर जाते हैं. He says aham pratigyam nistirya. The pratigya of the 14 years, having finished that, punah yasyami te puram. I just come to Ayodhya and fall at your feet. What is problem? I will come back, finish 14 years. So from your standpoint, oh, you are worried about my standpoint. How will I stay in the jungle in all those discomforts, etc. Yoi, chinta mat karna pappa mere bare mein. Rajyat koti gunam saukyam mama rajan vanegataha. If I go to jungle, it is karodo guna better joyful to me to be in the jungle than this kingdom. That's so Rama fixed in the mind. And that will inspire Dasharatha, chalo jao. This is how we have to assure others, from our standpoint, from their standpoint also. मुझे क्या है, मेरे को तो इतना गुना अच्छा है जंगल में रहना ही है. What is there in the palace and all? Maharishi, Muni, Pashu, Pakshi, Ped, Paudhe, jungle, itna sundar pahad, atmosphere and rivers, no jhanjat of all the beings. I can enjoy their company. All the detail he did not say because all are listening. उनको फिर बुरा लगता है. He should say a sentence which includes everything and it depends on anyone how they take it. This is called intelligence. That's called Naya Kovida. For me, staying in jungle is crore times better than being Rajya. For me, he said. In that, he did not say Rajya is bad, your ruling is bad, mantris are bad, praja are bad, therefore I am going. All of that, anybody wants, whatever they take. But my purpose is not that. My point is to make you consoled that it is not a problem for me to go, not an issue, it is happily accepted. So, from your standpoint, finish karke aa jata hu. From my standpoint, I have no objection. He says, Rajyat koti gunam saukhyam mama. Hey Rajan, vane sataha. Sata means staying. If I stay in the vana, it will be karodo guna. मेरे लिए सौख्यम है सुख देने वाला. No, this is again a big subject. I will not talk on this much. Though these are in this way, from every shloka we can call out one topic and explain so many things. One of the thing is, wherever we are, learn to find those reasons by which you can be happy. If you can learn to be happy by your wisdom, nobody can make you miserable anywhere. If that is not known, understood or matured, we put always the conditions. Never ever the conditions are fulfilled, never we are happy. That means, महल में राके चाहे झोपड़ी में वास दे, कहीं भी रहो. It is only one सब्जी और रोटी या 10 सब्जियां हैं, दोनों में हमको खुशी से आनंद लेने का आनंद आना चाहिए. That is personal inner training. It has nothing to do with the items that are there. कभी एक मिलेगा, दो मिलेंगे, 5 मिलेंगे, एक भी नहीं मिलता. You can't command the situation, but you can command your mind. That is how it is. It is applicable everywhere. Wife or husband or children or friend, जो है सो है बस. Be happy with them. This even frees the Paramatma also. Otherwise, we always complain. ऐसा क्यों, वैसा क्यों, ऐसा क्यों, भगवान ऐसे पति क्यों दिया, कितने साल हो गए आपकी शादी करके? 55 साल हो गए। From 55 years we are doing the same prayer. Yeah. What is the other thing you do? Karwa Chauth. Again. But why do you want him only again through Karwa Chauth? Because he's the only one who listens and tolerates always stupidity. आदत हो गया उनको, ट्रेनिंग किया मैंने। Why do they do करवा चौथ? कोई भी अपने ट्रेनिंग देने को छोड़ देते हैं क्या किसी को? यू ट्रेन योर सबऑर्डिनेट और सर्वेंट, बेटा तेरा ट्रेनिंग हो गया ना, अब तू उससे जाके वहां जाके नौकरी कर ले, ऐसा थोड़ी बोलते हैं। दैट इज वाई एवरी इंटेलिजेंट वाइफ इज सो ट्रेन, लेट हिम कंटिन्यू साथ। बी हैप्पी वेर एवर वट एवर इज गिवन। That's the beauty in life. And the best is given to us only by God. जिस दिन ये भी क्लिक हो जाएगा, सारा एक्सपेक्टेशन उसके साथ दुख एंड डिसअपॉइंटमेंट उसी मोमेंट चला जाएगा। Just like you do with me. You don't worry about any other स्वामी। जो मिला सो अब सुन उनको ही। That problem is not there in you 5-6 people. Others have, they go everywhere. I don't mind them. But in you 5-6 people, you are fixed. हमारे स्वामी बस इस जन्म के लिए ही है, आप जो पढ़ाएंगे वो सुनती जाएगी। Then others leave and go, and there they get such swamis who don't tell or who don't take you confidence, they can't give love as we give here and all, and they get disappointed and you can't come here also. फिर भटकती हुई आत्मा। मेरे को क्या गया जा। I don't lose anything. So here I will be happy there. Don't worry about me. And he decided. The one who decides to be happy, no, nobody can make him miserable. That's how we have to live life. Then he says कि तत् सत्यपालनम। See, आपका सत्यपालन भी हो जाएगा when you go to jungle. Then देवकार्यम च अपि भविष्यति. There is lot of devakarya. All details he will not say, but tentatively some devakarya hoga. Like Anachiketa says, there must be some karma karya to be done for Yamaraj and my father. That's why he is sending me to Yamalok. Let me go. He says that only, no? Bahunami pratamaha, bahunami madhyamaha. But still why you ask me to go when I am not adama? Kim sviti yamasya kartavya yatmaya adhya karishyati. My father wants to achieve something for him and Yamaraj and me. Let me go. So देव कार्य होगा कुछ, वो accomplish होएगा. So your वाक्य पालना is done. सत्य पालनम देव कार्यम also भविष्यति. कैकेयी आच प्रिया राजन. Kaikeyi also will be very happy. We should make her also happy. Otherwise she'll go on नोचेगी तुमको, दुखी करेगी. वो he is not saying, I'm adding. She'll also be happy. Finally, mama vanavaso महागुणः. What to talk? Staying in vanavas is always noble. Full अच्छी बात है वो तो वनवास में रहना महागुणवान है। कैकेयी भी खुश हो जाएगी, योर सत्य प्रतिज्ञा का परिपूर्ण हो जाएगा, देव कार्य भी हो जाएगा। See how clear Bhagavan Ramayana is thinking and understanding and acceptance and practice. Therefore, he is a solver of problems, dissolver of problems. Clear? Now, Dasharatha, out of his attachment, he cried and died. That is his mistake. There's a sharper to him. Then he says, Idanim gantum ichchami. Right now only I am deciding to go, desire to go. Vyetu matushcha hrut jvaraha. Let that agitation, disturbance in Kaikeyi go away. Let her not suffer. Matushcha hrut jvaraha vyetuhu. But sambharasya upahriyantam abhishekartam ahurtaha. So all these things, arrangements made, उस side पे रखो, जब भरत आएगा उसको use करो. I have nothing to do with them. Then matram cha samashwasya. I'll go to Kaushalya Mata. I think she's not there in the sabha. First I'll go and assure her. उनको मैं आश्वासन दूंगा. अनुनीय च जानकी. To Janaki, Sita wife. To her also I'll go and talk and explain to her. Agatya, I'll come back to you. Pado vanditva tava. Salute to your feet. Yeah, say Sukham Vanam. Happily, without any complaint, I'll go to Vana. Father, don't worry. Everything is wonderful. Iduktva. This is Bhagavan Rama. In few words, has given all assurances, taken right decision and everything. Parikramya. Having done parikrama to his father, Dasharatji, Mataram Drashtum Ayayau. He went to his palace or there, where the Mata, Kausalya is there. What time? What that time? What she is doing? Kausalya. Kausalya abhi Hare Pujam Kurute. She was doing the puja of the Hari Narayana Vishnu. What for? Rama Karanat. Then remember, she has done puja. Then why this happened to Rama? Arey, this is what is good. देखो, आप जो सोचते हो वही करेक्ट नहीं, भगवान जो देते हैं वही करेक्ट। तो सारे पूजाएं हैं, जो हम चाहते हैं वो देने के लिए नहीं मांगना है, फिर जो देते हैं उसको स्वीकार करने के लिए मांगना है। There is a difference. It's very subtlety. This is what is called as spiritual maturity. We do upasana puja to God, not to ask something from our side which we don't deserve. We should ask the Lord that subtle intellect or blessings by which we accept what is given out by Him out of His own love. That is a permanent problem. Otherwise, there is no end to our desires, and He goes on giving what we want, and that is not required for us, and we don't know how to use or misuse it, and we suffer. इसलिए भगवान जो भला है मेरे वो आप दे दो, और जो आप दे रहे हो मुझको स्वीकार करने का क्षमता दे दो. It is a best prayer, matured prayer. Other than that is what? These are my demands, is as I want it. But you want it, but only after its arrival, you know what are the other burdens, problems in that, and you can't manage. Very, very interesting it is. A very highly ambitious person makes his own goal and achieves, but it is a tiresome, cumbersome process. Ego, prestige, so many things involved. The other intelligent fellow says, whatever God gives, I will do honestly 100%. That is another intelligence. Clear? Now he says, iti ukta parikrame all that, kausalya api hare pujam kurte Rama karanatu. Homam chakaryamasa. Before that, she got the yajnam done for next days that days. Abhisheka and safety of Rama, Sita and all. Brahmanebhyo dado dhanam, Lord of Dhanadhanam, she has given to all the Brahmanas. Dhyayate Vishnu. After finishing all of that, now she is seated and doing the Vishnu Bhagavan's Dhyanam. Ekagra manasa maunam astita. She was in absolute maunam in the Ekagra mano. Deeply she was contemplating, meditating on Bhagavan Vishnu. Now in this entire Sarga, we have not seen much of the Vedanta, but that is now given in the last sloka. Through the meditational practice of our great mother Kausalya Devi. वेदांत कम है ना पूरे इस चैप्टर में. Only it started with Dasharatha having ordered coming back to the room, then Kaikeyi is not found. He asks, where is she? She is in Kopa Bhavanam. All that story only we are seeing. Where is Vedanta? But this is Adhyatma Ramayanam. Thoda to hona chahiye. So this last sloka, she is doing meditation on Vishnu. And who is that very Vishnu Hari Narayana? Last sloka. Antastham, who is there in her own heart. Ekam, one without second. Ghanachit prakasham, the solid mass of pure consciousness. Nirasta sarva atishaya swarupam. He is of that swarupa beyond whom there is nothing. Vishnu, the one who is all pervading. Sada anandamayam, the one who is of the nature of the bliss. Hridabje, seated in the lotus of the heart. Sa bhavayanti. She is in that meditation of Nirguna Brahma in her heart. Little bit of this tomorrow I'll talk. While doing so, Nadadarsha Ramam. She was not aware that Rama has come. Then Sumitraji sees, then she goes wakes up the Kausalya. Then she takes Rama and gives him sweet and all, beta khale tele banaya prasad, ye yagnika vagara tha. Then he takes, Amma, there is no time for all that. The father has ordered me to go to jungle. Main chala. And she doesn't discuss much or cry and all. First, only this much she says, take me also, beta. How can I be without you? Oh, Dasharatha ji wo nahi kehte ho. Because various reasons. No, I will not share on that topic. She says, take me with you. But he says, how can all difficult? You have to take care of father. He teaches her the Patni Dharma to take care. Now he says to her at this moment, Kaikeyi, when she is troubling so much, if not you, who can take care of him? Therefore, you stay back. This is how he consoles her, takes permission and goes. That's how we'll see the topic in the fourth Sarga. In this way, third Sarga of second Ayodhya Kandam is over. Iti Srimad Adhyatma Ramayana Antargata Umameshwar Samvade Ayodhya Kande Kaikeyi Varapradanam Nama Trutiyaha Sargaha Sampannaha. So little of this Vedanti Vishayam, thoda kal hum dekhenge. Then 5 minute, 2 minute, we enter into the next topic where Sri Rama Kausalya Samvada, Sri Rama Sita Samvada, Sri Rama Lakshmana Samvada, then all of them start to leaving, all the three leave Ayodhya and go. वो वाला पूरा, that also big chapter of 87 mantras. तो 3-4 दिन एक एक सर्ग का हम करते जाएं तो हो जाएगा. Thank you for all of you for being patient and having that interest to listen. Sarvam Sri Ramarpanam. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Avashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Sri Ramachandra Bhagavana Ki Jai. Today we are chanting Sri Rama Apaduddharaka Stotram. Okay. Before that, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantaraye Amrutakalashastaya Sarvamaya Vinashanaya Trailokyanataya Sri Mahavishnave Namaha. Om Bhagyabdi Chandrika Bhakta Chitta Keki Ganagana Roga Bharata Dambole Murtidara Kuttarikaya Namo Namaha. Om Nasai Rogare Savira Javata Nirandar Hanamata Veera. Om Sri Hanumat Veeraya Namaha. Om Sri Hanumate Om Sri Hanumate Om Sri Hanumate Om Sri Hanumate Namaha. Om Sri Hanumate Om Sri Hanumate Om Sri Hanumate Om Sri Hanumate Namaha. Om Shri Hanumate Om Shri Hanumate Om Shri Hanumate Om Shri Hanumate Namaha. Om Shri Hanumate Om Shri Hanumate Om Shri Hanumate Om Shri Hanumate Namaha. Om Om Namah Shivaya 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 Om Namah Shivaya. Nrsimha mantra. Om Vajranakhaye vidmahe Tikshna dhimahi tanno Narasimha prachodayat. Om Namo Bhagavate Shri Lakshmi Narasimhaya Prahladaya cha. Om Vajranakhaye vidmahe Tikshna dhimahi tanno Narasimha prachodayat. Om Namo Bhagavate Shri Lakshmi Narasimhaya Prahladaya cha. Om Vajranakhaye vidmahe Tikshna dhimahi tanno Narasimha prachodayat. Om Namo Bhagavate Shri Lakshmi Narasimhaya Prahladaya cha. ओम श्री रामानुग्रहेण श्रीराम दर्शनानुभवप्राप्त्यर्थं श्री राम आवदुद्धारक स्तोत्रम वयं सर्वे पारायणं करिष्यामहे. सनातन धर्म वैदिक संस्कृते विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थमपि विश्व शांति कल्याणार्थमपि साधकानां समस्त साधना शक्तीनाम् अवाप्त्यर्थमपि विघ्न निर्मूलनार्थमपि च. So in this actually after every shloka we have to chant Apna Partaram. Lack of the time we'll just only chant the main mantra. Okay. ओम अथध्यानम् ओम आर्तानाम् आर्तिहन्तारम् भीतानां भीतिनाशनं द्विषतां कालदण्डन्तं रामचन्द्रं नमाम्यहम्. आवदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम्. This should be chanted after every shloka. That is very, very powerful. So that becomes a double thing for us. How many are there? 34, 34. It will be 78 shlokas. 68. So it will take 10-12 minutes. High time. Karlo. From now we are doing Sri Rama Avadharaka Stotram where every shloka is followed by Apadam Partaram. Let us do. Om Namah Kodanda Hastaya Sandhi Krutasharaya Cha Khandita Kila Daityaya Ramaya Pannivarine आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम्. आपन्नजनरक्षैकदीक्षायामित तेजसे नमोऽस्तु विष्णवे तुभ्यं रामायापन्निवारिणे. आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम्. पदाम्भोजरसस्पर्श पवित्रमुनियोषिते नमोऽस्तु सीतापतये रामायापन्निवारिणे. आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम्. दानवेन्द्रमहामत्तगजपञ्चास्य रूपिणे नमोऽस्तु रघुनाथाय रामायापन्निवारिणे. आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम्. महीजाकुशसंलग्नकुङ्कुमारुणवक्षसे नमः कल्याणरूपाय रामायापन्निवारिणे. आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम्. पद्मसम्भवभूतेश मुनिसंस्तुतकीर्तये नमो मार्ताण्डवंशाय रामायापन्निवारिणे. आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम्. हरत्यार्तिं च लोकानां यो वा मधुनिषूदनः नमोऽस्तु हरये तुभ्यं रामायापन्निवारणे आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहं तापकारणसंसारागजसिंहस्वरूपिणे नमो वेदान्तवेद्याय रामायापन्निवारणे आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहं रङ्गतरङ्गजलधि गर्वहृच्चरधारिणे नमः प्रतापरूपाय रामायापन्निवारणे आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहं दारुपैतचन्द्रावतं सद्यातस्वमूर्तये नमः सत्यस्वरूपाय रामायापन्निवारणे आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहं तारानायकसङ्काशवदनाय महोजसे नमोऽस्तु ताटकाहन्त्रे रामायापन्निवारणे आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहं रम्यसानुलसच्चित्रकूटाश्रमनिवासिने नमः सौमित्रिसेव्याय रामायापन्निवारणे आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहं सर्वदेवहितासक्तदशाननविनाशिने नमोऽस्तु दुःखध्वंसाय रामायापन्निवारणे आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहं रत्नसानुनिवासैकवन्द्यपादाम्बुजाय च नमस्त्रैलोक्यनाथाय रामायापन्निवारणे आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहं संसारबन्धमोक्षैकहेतुनामप्रकाशिने नमः कलशसंहर्त्रे रामायापन्निवारणे आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहं पवनाशुकसंक्षिप्तमारीचादिसुरारये नमो सुखपरित्रात्रे रामायापन्निवारणे आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहं दाम्बिकेतरभक्तौघमहानन्दप्रदायिने नमः कमलनेत्राय रामायापन्निवारणे आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहं लोकत्रयोद्वेगकरा कुम्भकर्णशिरश्चिदे नमो नीरदेहाय रामायापन्निवारणे आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहं काकासुरैकनयन हरलीलास्तधारिणे नमो भक्तैकवेद्याय रामायापन्निवारणे आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहं भिक्षुरूपसमाक्रान्ताबलिसर्वैकसम्पदे नमो वामनरूपाय रामायापन्निवारणे आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहं राजीवनेत्रसुस्पन्दारुचिराङ्गसुरोचिषे नमः कैवल्यनिधये रामायापन्निवारणे आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहं मन्दमारुतसंवीतमन्दारध्रुववासिने नमः पल्लववादाय रामायापन्निवारणे आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहं श्रीकण्ठचापदलन धूरीण बलवाहवे नमः सीतानुशक्ताय रामायापन्निवारणे आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहं राजराजसुहृद्योषा अर्चितमङ्गलमूर्तये नमः इक्ष्वाकुवंशाय रामायापन्निवारणे आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहं मञ्जुलादर्शनिष्प्रेक्षणोत्सुकैकविलासिने नमः पालितभक्ताय रामायापन्निवारणे आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहं भूरिभूधरकोदण्डमूर्तिध्येयस्वरूपिणे नमोऽस्तु तेजोनिधये रामायापन्निवारणे आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहं योगीन्द्रहृत्सरोजात मधुपाय महात्मने नमो राजाधिराजाय रामायापन्निवारणे आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहं भूवराहस्वरूपाय नमो भूरिप्रदायिने नमो हिरण्यगर्भाय रामायापन्निवारणे आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहं योषाञ्जलिर्मुक्तलाजाञ्चितपौष्मते नमः सौन्दर्यनिधये रामायापन्निवारणे आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहं नखकोटिविनिर्भिन्न दैत्यातिवद्रक्वक्षसे नमो नृसिंहरूपाय रामायापन्निवारणे आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहं मायामांशदेहाय वेदोद्धरणहेतवे नमोऽस्तु मत्स्वरूपाय रामायापन्निवारणे आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहं मिति शून्य महादिव्या महिम्नेयमानितात्मने नमो ब्रह्मस्वरूपाय रामायापन्निवारणे आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहं अहङ्कारेतरस्जन स्वान्तसौतविहारिणे नमोऽस्तु चित्स्वरूपाय रामायापन्निवारणे आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहं सीतालक्ष्मणसंशोभिपार्श्वाय परमात्मने नमः पट्टाभिषिक्ताय रामायापन्निवारणे आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहं आवदां वर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम् आवदां वर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम् सन्नद्धकवची खट्टि चाव्वाणधरो युवा गच्छन् ममाग्रतो नित्यं रामो पातु स लक्ष्मणः सन्नद्धकवची खट्टि चाव्वाणधरो युवा तिष्ठन् ममाग्रतो नित्यं रामो पातु स लक्ष्मणः आवदामवार्तानन्दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम् फलश्रुतिः इमं स्तवं भगवतः पठेद्यः प्रीतमानसः प्रभाते वा प्रदोषे वा रामस्य परमात्मनः स तु तीर्त्वा भवां बोधिम् आपदः सकलापि रामसायुज्यमाप्नोति देवदेवप्रसादतः कारागृहादिबाधासु सम्प्राप्ते बहुसङ्कटे आपन्निवारकस्तोत्रं पठेद्यस्तु यथाविधि संयोज्यानुष्टुभं मन्त्रम् अनुश्लोकं स्मरन् विभुं सप्ताहात् सर्वबाधाभ्यः मुच्यते नात्र संशयः 32 जपतः प्रत्यहं तु दृढव्रतः वैशाखे भानुम् आलोक्य प्रत्यहं शतसंख्यया धनेन धनदप्रख्यः सभवेन्नात्र संशयः बहुनात्र किमुक्तेन यं यं कामयते नरः तं तं काममवाप्नोति स्तोत्रेणानेन मानवः यत्र पूजाविधानेन जपहोमादितर्पणैः यस्तु कुर्वीत सा सर्वान् कामानवाप्नुयात् इह लोके सुखी भूत्वा परे मुक्तो भविष्यति श्रीजानकी वल्लभो विजयते इति श्रीराम अवधुद्धारकस्तोत्रं सम्पूर्णम् ओम शांति शांति शांति। थैंक यू फॉर योर पेशेंस। ओम भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। ओम प्राणाय पानाय व्यानाय उदानाय समानाय ब्रह्मणे ब्रह्मार्पणं अन्नं चतुर्दशमहानैवेद्यमध्यमध्यमृतपानोत्तरभूषणं हस्तपादप्रक्षालनाचमनताम्बूल नीराजनाञ्च दर्शयामि। ओम नीलमेघश्याम कृष्ण नित्यजगन्मोहन कृष्ण बालगोपाल कृष्ण भव्यमंगलम वेणुगानलोल कृष्ण वेदांत वेद्य कृष्ण नवनीतचोर कृष्ण नित्यमंगलम भक्तजनाधार कृष्ण परमदयावाद मुक्तिसंदाय कृष्ण गीतामृतदात। ओम न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चंद्र तारकं नेमा विदितो भान्तिकुतोऽयमग्निः तमेव भान्तमनुभाति सर्वं तस्य भासा सर्वविध भाति। ओम नारायणाय विद्महे वासुदेवाय तन्नो विष्णुप्रचोदयात् नारायणाय विद्महे सीताय तन्नो रामः प्रचोदयात् रामभार्याय विद्महे भूमिजाय तन्नो सीता प्रचोदयात् आदित्य तन्नो लक्ष्मणः प्रचोदयात् तन्नो आंजनेय धरामरुताय तन्नो मंगलं गुणात् सर्वमंगलं मंगलं कौसलेन्द्रमणिगुणं चक्रधनुजा सारमंगलासनं। ओम येमे गुरु प्रभुवाक्य व्याख्या ओम नमो ब्रह्मादित्य ब्रह्मविद्या ओम ब्रह्मलोकादा शेषालको योगिंदयानो तस्मै शुकाय ब्रह्मनुकुलं व्यासाय विष्णुव्यास योगव्यान सतम रामचरितं नाथ प्रसमनं दे प्रातः। बोल सियावर रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। राधावर कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय। उमावर चंद्रचूड़ भगवान की जय। श्री रामायण महाभारत भागवत उपनिषद गीतादि ब्रह्मसूत्रादि योगवासिष्ठादि पातंजलि योग सूत्रादि सूत संहितादि अध्यात्म रामायणादि समस्त सनातन वैदिक संस्कृते श्रुति स्मृति पुराणी दास शास्त्र की जय। श्री वेद व्यास सुखदेव सूतादि भागवताचार्य की जय। श्री वेद व्यास विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि तुलसीदासादि रामायणाचार्य की जय। श्री वेद व्यास विष्णुनाथ ढोलकादि शंकरादि ब्रह्म विद्याचार्य की जय। बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय। सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। आज के आनंद की जय। नमः पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव हर सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंद गोविंद जानकी जीवन स्मरण जय जय राम राम। अम्बे अम्बे आदिशक्ति माता की आदि पराशक्ति माता की जय। समस्त साधक श्रोता जिज्ञासु पाठक उपासक भक्त सेवक मंडल की जय। Thank you. 1 month is over. October. Now the November starts. Let us enjoy. Any month it may be our sadhana of studying the Shastra. Remember always, studying Shastra for some janma gives the clarity of the goal and means. Once we are very thorough in that, then reminder ke liye we study Shastras. Apart from that, whole life is spent only in doing the sadhana which is known. That's how every of the person evolves. That's how Lord makes every jiva evolve. Let us be very clear about it. Until the Siddhanta Jnana about Lakshya Marga is clear, even beyond that also, Shastra Swadhyaya Pravachnecha, Swadhyaya Pravachnecha, Swadhyaya Pravachanabhyam na pramaditavyam. That we do. Thank you, friends. God bless you. Om Shri Ram. Something special today? Wish Ekta Divas, something, the day of unity. Sorry, we'll do Just Trambakam Yajamahe only 3 times for all those people, who died, 170 of them in that Gujarat bridge collapse yesterday, and to all those families, you know, so painful to know. All the youngsters were taking photographs, women were there, children were there, old people. None of them knew that is going to happen in second time. Have you seen that clip in video? इधर सीसी फुटेज वाला ब्रिज का सो हम खेल रहे हो पता ही नहीं था धड़ाक को गिर गए वो एंड पीपल लाइक इन एंड्स इन द वाटर ऐसे मार रहे थे छलांग बचने के लिए अपने आप को 170 or 140 somebody 132 one that many died many serious some are saved this one MP his own family 12 people died in that everybody is equal that way. See, let us chant Triambakam 3 times. In that, those who died in shock they are, those jiva, may they understand it is a destiny, and Lord may bless them for a higher evolution. And those who are staying back, may they get that strength, energy to go through that dukkha which is inevitable. You can see Prime Minister, tears in his eyes. He could not do anything today in that Ekata Divas Pe. The heart is heart, कोई भी हो, not one or two, खामखा ना युद्ध में लड़कर मारे ना कोई ऐसे करके, just like that collapsed bridge. But we Vedanta is Ishvara Prarabdha, all that we know, therefore we don't suffer much. But at the outer level, definitely is a pain, akrosha, dukkha to so many jivas. So our prayers will give definitely some solace and consolation. This is the maximum we can do, this is the minimum we can do. Clear? ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् Mrityormukshiyamamritaat. Just feel all those jivas, pray, tell them that nothing wrong, nothing to worry. Pray to Bhagwan to give them Urdhva Uttama Lokas very soon. Heart in heart also, reach to the hearts of every bereaved family and try to take away that dukkha or the pain. And whenever such incidences you listen, any relatives, friends, पहले immediately बंद करो आंख. Remember that jiva beyond deha. Feel his position now, how he looks like in that shock, in that detachment, in that unable to detach. Though he left the body, he wants to talk to them and all that. Especially the accidental deaths. Natural death way mind prepares. Mind is prepared. Even then, just pray for the persons, the higher, for console him, first thing. Second, pray to Lord for his higher abode. Third, pray to that bereaved family. Fourth, you extend your gratitudes for whatever he has done. So to forgive him for any mistakes he does. Or you ask for forgiveness for anything done and wish him all the best for further journey. If these 5 things, 6 things are done, then we have done the best. And if they are close people related and all, उनके नाम में कोई अन्नदानम कुछ करो, बेचारा वो प्रेत के रूप में भूखा नहीं रहेगा. So that Dundukari, how hungry he was and all. When Gokarna gave all that, then he became safe. This much we can do. So I heard yesterday, immediately prayed for it. Now also. In this way, when we do prayers, when we depart, for us also, somebody's prayers will help us. And you and I, after study of Shastras thoroughly, for us all those inferior fears are, those things won't be there. We know Prarabdha will take us the way it has to. We know we are sadhakas doing sadhana. We are sure Bhagavan will take us to better place. And only thing is, whatever dukh paapa we have done, Bhagavan kshama karo, nahi kare to punishment de do, never mind, accept it. For us it's clear. शास्त्र जो पढ़ते हैं उनको इन ज़्यादा समस्या नहीं होती. But you have to be regular in studying. Thank you. God bless all of them.